Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hot and Cold Hobbyist. I'm John Woods. Today, on this foggy morning, I am headed to Carnation, Washington to play the Blue Heron Golf Course. I played this course a couple times before. I've played the white tees. I think today I'm going to be playing the blues, which comes in at 5,940 yards. I like this course. It's got some beautiful scenery around while you're walking around the course. And the fog should clear here, and we should have actually a pretty clear day. The forecast says it might get cloudy, but I don't predict that based on what I'm seeing right now. After my range session where I was figuring out a way to get better contact, make better practice swings to start the downswing with the lower body, I am feeling a lot better about my swing. I'm feeling more confident in my game right now. That doesn't mean I expect my scores to start plummeting or anything, but I do think a good goal for me today is to try and break 95. I've shot 100 at the Blue Heron before when I was sort of out of practice and not playing very often. And since I've been practicing a little more, playing a little more, I think taking a few strokes off that score is reasonable. I'd love to go even lower than that, but breaking 95, that's a good goal for me right now, and that's what I'm going in trying to do. Last time I played here, it was a little later in the season. The course was still in pretty good shape, but there were a little bit more bare spots and kind of washed out areas of fairways and stuff. And so I'm excited to see what it'll be like in a spring round. We've had some rain, but we've also had some sun, and we've had some courses dry out in a good way, not like parched, but dry out enough that they play really well. So that's I'm going in seeing what we have there, but I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty decent conditions today, and I think I'm gonna have some fun.
Oh. Well, I'm in that kind of situation where I am chasing the mower around the course, so I will just try and keep a nice pace of play, but not rush myself. And I'm gonna tee off here on the first tee. It's 300 yards from the blues, and I gotta not anger these mama geese while I'm here too. A lot to think about, but I'm not gonna think about it. Okay. Found trouble right off the tee, so we'll see what I have for my second shot. I have probably just over 160 to the pin, but I gotta go under these tree limbs because I found trouble. And so I'm gonna de-loft a 5 iron, go like a 3/4 punch, um, low. And it is sitting down in some grass, so we'll see. I might jump up on the face. Just hoping for a straight shot and a good result. Yeah, that was always going to be difficult to get out of that grass. This would not normally be a pitching wedge. It's only about 118 to the pin or so. Um, but it's early in the round. It's foggy. It's cold. I think it's probably going to be a pitching wedge. Yeah, that might even be short. Bad kick to the right. A little off the green. Don't know if I'm putting or chipping from there. Bogey after all that is not bad.
Mower is clear, and I'm gonna hit a 6-iron again, cold, early. Not good.
So in the rough, just really short, 119 yards, still to the pin. Going pitching wedge again, hoping these distances start going up so that I can not have to think about club choice as much. I pushed it right, and I can't tell if I hit a tree, came down on the path, or something was weird. Had to go on a little search and rescue mission for this one. Got an interesting situation where I have to chip under the branch. I also need the loft to get it out of this tall grass, so just gonna de-loft to 58 to keep it low, but still hopefully pop it out of there. Yep, couldn't get it out of that grass. I'll hit another one. Left that a little too short, but it's a putt. It's safe. Yes. Okay, that was a nice one. Isn't this a pretty golf course? I really like it out here. It's about a 395 par 4 going driver. Try and knock one straight, relatively low, and get a little bit of run on this wet fairway. Did not mean to go that low. I'm gonna have to play this as if this is my drive, and I'll just be lying to you on my drive. So this is a 5-iron. Just gonna try and get it, in the 150 to 160 range for my approach shot, which will be my third. Kind of play it like a long par 5. Hit that thin, I don't think it's going to give me a very good look at the green. I have a long way to go for this one, but it is sitting up quite nicely. I should be able to just get this 3-wood on it. All right. I almost hit the mower there. This is an awkward distance for me. I think it's about a half swing with a 64. Pop it up, land it near the pin. Not gonna have much run. even out of the rough. Gotta at least get on the putting surface, my goodness. Oh, we gotta hit it uphill. Gotta hit it uphill. Never saw it going left to right. Have the blue tees very far forward today, where I'm actually hitting from the whites, but I think it's normally the reds far forward tees. So I only have 115. And again, I'm clubbing up in this temperature and moisture, trying to hit a gap wedge right to the center of the green. It is a center pin. Going a little right, stay out of that tree. In the right rough. I think it's pin high. Fantastic distance. This is a pretty puttable cut of grass, so I'm just gonna putt it here. Don't be too far past. Should roll okay through though. Gotta give it more than that to the right. Left myself too much work for par here. Okay. Just over 300 yards. I'm gonna have to let kind of the natural fade bring this one back a little more toward the green, but I'm gonna drive it offline left, and it'll be safe if it goes straight. Well, caught a tree limb. It should still be a fine drive, but not what you want. If every drive that hit a leaf or a twig still went 220, I would be a very happy man. I got 77 to the pin, 3/4, 58. Oh. Very good, very close. Back. Made a lot of these in my lifetime. Just blasted the hell out of it. Oh my gosh, horrible. Let's get out of here. All right, I learned something there, which is that once the sun hits these greens, they speed up a lot. I mean, obviously I putted it past the hole into a downhill slope and stuff, but that just rolled a lot quicker than anything I've hit so far. So I got to keep that in mind. Things are starting to warm up, speed up. Got to get more looks at birdie and capitalize. About 330, par 4. I'm gonna go driver, give myself some space right just in case it pushes or cuts like it has been, but hoping for a nice straight drive down the left side of the fairway. Kind of a low heeling one. Got about 140. I've got a down, well, 145. I've got a down flight something. I think a 9-iron will run on if I hit it low, deloft it. So I'm gonna kind of back foot it and keep it in the most open part of that tree that you can see in the frame. I needed to stay in the air longer than that. That was way too low. Hit a 3/4 58, pins about 75 yards out. Oh, I bladed it a little. I couldn't actually tell. Felt weird. Get out of the grass. Get it off the ground. Get to the ridge. You didn't get to the ridge. So I guess I wasn't recording that tee shot. It was sort of on the bottom and the heel, and it just curved itself low right into these trees. So I'll probably have to chip out, but I might be able to advance it a decent amount and maybe still go for the green in 3. We'll see. Might notice a drop in video quality. Having some issues with the camera. Little punch, maybe a little cut with a 6-iron out of the trees. Oh, or a top. Top works too. Okay. I think if I just kind of hit around everything, go like pitching wedge, gap wedge, then I could still have a decent look at not a horrible score on this hole. Down flighted pitching wedge. Should set myself up for a nice approach shot there. I think it's just over 150 to the pin. I know this is a distance I can hit well. So I am going to go full 8-iron. It's right, but that was a nice shot from there. Really good distance. Got this for par. Little right to left movement. Should be a little quicker than it has been. It looks pretty dry. Need to hit it harder than that. It's not gonna be that quick. Got out of it with a bogey. Got 125 to the pin on this par 3. Long isn't bad. Well, long is still pretty bad, but short is much worse. And I'm just going to hit a pitching wedge at it. Try and keep it on the right side of the green. Keep it on the right side of the green so that I'm over the ridge in the right plane. Oh, that's right on it. Be good. Be so good. Kick toward the hole. Very happy with that. Got it just past the pin on the right level. Got it speed-wise, but didn't break. That's a par. Well, that par would be a great time to like the video, everybody. As I head over to the 9th hole, just remember that the back 9 will also be coming up on the channel. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and feel free to engage any way you want down in the comments. So I don't see any blue tees set up for this hole, so I got to tee off from here, and I'm only seeing about 425 to the hole, so if I put a good drive on this, definitely should be able to get there in 2. Not a good drive. Let's go with a nice easy hybrid here. Still low, pretty thin, but it ran all right. Hybrid didn't really go anywhere, so I am still quite a ways out. I'm gonna lay up with a 6-iron. Just like that. Pin placement is actually insane. It is almost on the back right fringe. So I am about 60 yards from it. I am going to hit a 3/4 64 degree. Go down, spin, just over the back. Might have played the wrong shot there. Slow down. Didn't expect it to skip so well through that rough.